So, atmoplex just tweeted out that Wizard101 Europe servers is permanently closed and that kingsisle has now taken ownership instead of Gameforge. What does that mean? Well, players can now transfer over their characters by completing their registration process over on eu.wizard101.com. Once you complete the transition, you'll be rewarded with 2 weeks of membership, a Wings of Kings mount, and a Dragon of Kings pet. Unfortunately, many of us were under the impression that Europe servers would be merging with the North American. YouTubers like Goomay and awesomethesauce was hyping the announcement a few months ago, where they were promoting the idea that we might see a merge.
And I still think the idea of everyone from across the world meeting in one place on Wiz, that's a crazy, crazy big deal.
Nope, that is not happening.
Because if you think about it, Wizard101's very unique in the way it's affected by time zones. Wizard101 basically splits who can go on which server right now, because people in Europe do not play with us, right? Like that are in the North American servers. And I basically what that means is that there's going to be like up times and down times. And I feel like any cooperative activity like pet hatching, like Beast Moon, like PvP, anything really that involves another player, that has like ups and downs throughout the day. And I feel like if everyone from across the world can all play in one place, you'll feel that effect a lot less, and it'll actually be a much more vibrant community, in my opinion.
You make a really good point, but that is not going to happen as well.
This is news that you are going to want to hear about, Wiz. This is insane. Now, the reason this is big for not only European players is because this might mean a merge of servers. And I know that sounds a little bit crazy, but like, there might be a merge of servers here between North American and European. Now, this isn't 100% guaranteed. This isn't like 100% this is going to happen. This is just kind of my theory of what other people are guessing around. Because I think that would be insanely amazing to see. Like a bunch of people that were playing on European servers, they're like, "Yup, what's up, North Americans?" I don't know.
And again, that is not happening. So what does this mean? On the downside, Wizard101 Europe will not be seeing, a drastic increase in players because they are not merging with us. And this is a big issue for the European players because the game always seemed dead over on their end. You have comments like these: "I love to see the EU servers merge with the US because I often simply have nobody to play with. And I sadly had to switch to US a few years ago solely because the lack of players made doing staple dungeon farming impossible." So I would imagine EU servers will continue to have longer queue times in PvP, and even though players will receive quicker updates instead of, waiting years for Lumeria, my question is, how many of you guys will actually do those worlds? Will it just be a waste of time if in the end your player base will still be small? And if you guys didn't know, just to show how small their player base is, they are still bounded by 2 realms in comparison to, NA servers where 3 realms were full. So I wonder how many of the European players will feel incentivized to increase their experimental pathway when that becomes introduced as well. However, on the plus side, you will be able to transfer all your characters to Wizard101 Europe, including the crowns you bought during the ridiculous sales run by Gameforge a few months ago. This is definitely a benefit for them because with all the sales that was happening, they were under the impression that Wizard101 Europe was done for, that all the time they spent playing this game was a waste because they thought the game was going to be shut down. Secondly, you will have faster updates and will be caught up with the NA servers very soon instead of being a year behind. Meaning, if you are an avid Wizard101 fan, you'll have lots of content to complete with the free 2 weeks of membership that is rewarded to you when you make the switch. Lastly, if you purchase any crowns and memberships, that will go directly towards kingsisle, meaning they will finally have the budget to do more expansive things for Wizard101 or, hopefully fund better marketing ads for the game. If you didn't see this video, I bashed one of their recent ads. So as I'm editing this video, awesomethesauce did just release his video talking about this news. He basically covered the same information as I did, but he did take a more positive take, and I think it's because he doesn't really realize how small their player base really is, although he does make a good argument that if kingsisle did make a server that is separate from the NA, it means that there is still a loyal community over there that justifies this separation of servers. But, you know, if you agree or disagree with me, let me know in the comments. Let's try to get this video to 69 likes, yummy numbers, and join this sussy Discord server to know when I go live on Twitch.